What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Monday morning edition of the Daily Juice Podcast with me, Matt Perrault. You guys can follow me on Twitter at Sports Talk Matt. You can follow BettingPros on Twitter at BettingPros. The offer from BetMGM, our title sponsor since the beginning of this whole entire podcast, always above me on YouTube. $10 bet to win $150. Win or lose on that wager if you use it for a new account with BetMGM with the promo code JUICE150. All right, so I'm really cold. And I often tell you guys, when I get to this point, start fading me, okay? I also turtle when I'm getting killed like this. So this was a really bad 8-day stretch, capped off by a horrible Masters. The only thing we got right was Cam Smith at plus 110 to be the top Aussie. Everything else fell apart. Tiger made the cut, didn't miss the cut. We had Victor Hovland yesterday. He gets beaten his head-to-head. We had a head-to-head. We had Xander Schauffele in a head-to-head. That didn't come in. What else did we miss? We took Xander Schauffele to win. It was only a quarter unit, but we took him to win the tournament. He didn't make the cut. Yesterday, Tiger to make 4 birdies. He made 1. And Cam Smith to shoot 70 or better. Shot 73 yesterday. That hole number 12, that par 3 swing buried us. We could have been okay. Cam Smith rallied, and if Cam Smith played the way I thought he was going to play, he could have saved the entire weekend for us. But instead, it's a brutal 1-4 yesterday. I think it's a 5-9 3-day stretch, and I think we were down at least 3 units, if not more, over the last 5 days. It could be 4. So this is just it kills the bankroll. Even my other bets weren't cashing. Like my other plays, sometimes the official plays don't hit, and my own plays, my personal plays do. No, personal plays. I had the Cardinals yesterday over 4.5 on a team total. Cardinals score 3 runs in the first inning, score 1 more run the rest of the way, and they wind up with 4 runs. So look, fade away. I have 2 bets going today. I have 1 hockey bet and I have 1 baseball bet, and that is all I am going to do for today officially. I may come in, but there's no NBA because it's an off day before the play-in tournament starts. So we'll have some stuff for the play-in tournament. We'll get rolling with that. But, look, I come here every single day. I tell you what I am betting. It's my job to make these bets and make these plays, and I'm in a much different spot than some of you. You all probably can relate to this, but I get paid to do this. So I get paid to bet every day. So I'm always in the black. And when I'm losing, I'm not saying I like it. It sucks, but just understand where I am and why I can come back here and fire. If I was just on my own, I would take a week off. Okay? I would just go for a walk. I would not, there's no need, there's no pressing thing, and you don't have to bet every day when you're just not seeing the board right. There's all sorts of tricks I use. I work out, I go for runs, I meditate, I try to find any way just to kind of rid myself of the negative juju to get myself going. And I also bet small, and I go small, and I go 1 unit a day until we start to turn things around. So just a heads up as to where I am. I appreciate all the kind words. It's great. The Daily Juice community is incredible. You guys, you understand it. You get it. You live the life. You know what it's like when you're ice, and some people are jerks, but the vast majority of you guys are, much nicer, better, I would say. So excited. So, I think you guys support me in good ways and say, hey, keep your head up. Don't worry about it. It sucks, but we're with you. And I appreciate that. I do. Okay. So 1 hockey play, 1 hockey game going today, and 1 baseball play. The hockey game, Jets, Canadians, total of 6.5. What do you think we're going to bet on this? Not betting under. Are you kidding me? For the Jets, who have lost 4 straight games, their games have gone with 9 goals, 4 goals, 5 goals, 10 goals, and 5 goals. For the Canadiens, it's been 5-11, 9-9, 4. The first time these two teams played, the Jets won this game 8-4. Montreal is 10-20-4 at home straight up. Winnipeg is 15-13-8 on the road, but when you look at these teams in terms of how they are to the total, Montreal is 41-28-2 to the over. That is top 10 in the NHL. And top 15 is Winnipeg at 38, 31, and 2. Half a unit, we're going over 6.5 goals for the Jets and the Canadiens on a Monday. I don't care who's in net. Could be any one of the goaltenders for the Canadiens. They all have goals against averages over 3.5. Okay, they give up a lot of goals. And frankly, Winnipeg gives up goals as well. And Winnipeg may score 5 goals themselves. This game probably is a 5-2 win for Winnipeg, but I'm not going to trust it because Montreal can do some funky things at times. I mean, Montreal won on the road at New Jersey 7-4. They won at Tampa Bay 5-4. Like, how is that possible? They're at home here after this road trip. They lost their last home game 6-3 to Ottawa. So that could very well be the score here, but Jets have lost 4 straight games, so I'm not going to back them to win a game here. I just think we're going to see a lot of goals being scored between Winnipeg and Montreal. Half a unit over 6.5 at -110. Let me double check and see what's the best number for that, because you may get, it may be juiced up just a little bit here. Let me check something real quick because, yeah, no, okay. It's 6.5 at minus. Well, FanDuel's already at 7. That's good. So 6.5 in Vegas. So where I got it tonight, and let's see where you guys may get it with DraftKings here for. So hopefully by the time you guys get up, hopefully you can find a 6.5. Because I would play 7. I mean, 7's not. I don't mind. Yeah, it's 6.5. It's -115 at DraftKings. So it's -110 at Vegas here in overnight in Vegas. So 6.5 over 6.5 -115. We'll use the DraftKings number because you guys can get access to that. I don't have access to it. So over 6.5 Montreal and Winnipeg -115 over 6.5 for a half a unit. And the other half a unit, we're going to get in here and we're going to talk about the San Francisco Giants hosting the San Diego Padres, who have gotten off to a pretty good start to the year. And look, it could be one series, but I mean, people weren't really sure what to make of San Diego and how good they were going to be this year. But currently they're 3-1. They're in first place in the West. Might be the only time they're in 3-1. But, you know, this team went in on the road to start the season against Arizona, lost opening day, and then won the next 3, including a 10-5 win yesterday against the Diamondbacks. They've scored 2, 3, 5, and 10 runs so far. So they've been scoring here, okay? But if you look at the way the Giants pitch and the fact that what the Giants have going on here for this game, Giants are throwing Alex Wood against Nick Martinez. Nick Martinez has not pitched in Major League Baseball since 2017. Now, he was dominant in Japan, okay? He was really good in Japan. But Alex Wood, a lefty, he's just one of the best pitchers. I love the guy. I bet Logan Webb and Alex Wood were the 2 guys we bet a ton last year with the Giants pitching rotation. We bet on Logan Webb in the last game, and the bullpen burned us. So I'm not going to play around with the bullpen today. First 5. Now, you can bet on the spread at -0.5 run, and that's plus money at +110. Or you can lay -135 on the money line at BetMGM for the first 5 here. This is a low-scoring game. There's a chance that these teams are tied after 5. Okay, it could be 1-1 after 5, 2-2 after 5. So because of that reason, I don't want to lay the spread. It's not a lot of juice. I'm ice cold, okay? So I'm going to lay the juice here with Alex Wood going up against Nick Martinez. And let's hope for a 2-1 lead after 5 for the Giants. And when you bet the first 5, this is always, a rule of thumb, right? Bet first 5 home teams, but bet run line road teams, okay? Because road teams bat in the 9th inning. Home teams don't. Home teams bat in the 5th inning, and they bat last. So if it's 2-2 going to the 5th, when are the most runs scored? In the 5th or the 6th, okay? That's what, mathematically, on the stats, it'll show you that wins, that's how we get more runs, right? Either the 5th inning or the 6th inning, there are runs scored a ton in Major League Baseball. So hopefully we see the Giants, but if it's a 1-1, 2-2, we push and we move on, okay? If you bet the spread, you lose. Giants are plus money, but there's a chance it's a 1-1, 2-2 type of game. So this is a 6:45 West Coast start, late night game here for for you East Coast guys, but I like the Giants first 5 at -135 money line, not spread, money line at BetMGM -135. Giants against the Padres. Take the Giants first 5 for a half a unit. Okay, so look, we had a bad night with the UFC. We got burned. Should have been a 2-1 night. Didn't get there. We're just gonna kind of turtle up here a little bit. NBA playoffs get started. I can't wait to bet the NBA playoffs. That's going to be a lot of fun to get involved and make bets and plays with the NBA playoffs starting tomorrow. So let's go small today. Let's lick my wounds a little bit and then get back after it coming up for a Tuesday's Daily Juice. Again, we're going over 6.5 at -115 for the Jets and the Canadiens. And we're going first 5 money line Giants over the Padres at -135 for us here on a Monday. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter at SportsTalkMatt. Each and every morning, it's the Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.